Good afternoon. It is April 8th, 2021, and it looks like a range day to me, but I mean, making this big leg up. I did measure this move from yesterday into the overnight, and that's giving us a target of 4,104. So we'll probably see that either in the overnight or tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, right? Yeah, maybe Monday, but that's what it's looking like. And yeah, so today was a range day. Prices started out in this downward channel, little spike in channel, and then we got kind of like what I would think is a reverse spike in channel. Be sure to watch Mac's video today because he mentioned something about prices gapped up, and he said they were attempting to close that gap. I have this from one of my indicators from his site, this pink line. And once prices hit that pink line, they bounced and we're off to the races. So I'm thinking that it has to do with this area. I've never fully understood the gap. So if anybody wants to explain, maybe in the comments, I would appreciate it. I have understood it when there's clearly like prices stop here and then they gap up. I get that, but here it doesn't look like there's a clear gap. So not too sure. Let's see. Yeah, not too sure what that could mean. But anyway, let's take a look at the trades. For me, it was a little bit difficult to navigate today, but afterward, looking at it afterward, it's pretty clear what was going on. And I felt like you could play this trend either way, but then it kind of started getting stronger, like right here. But this just felt like a like we could go short here. So this was an important price level. This red line is right around here. I just figured, okay, this is going to be an important area. And then towards the opening, we had this kind of range here um, that prices stayed in. So I said, okay, well, this is probably going to be an important price level. And it did end up being an important price level at some point. Okay, let's see. Oh, you know what? I'm seeing something right here too. I'm seeing a trade that I have might have missed after the opening. Yeah, this looks like a first entry, second entry failed, second entry short. And that, oops, what is that? You might look at this as aggressive. That's a failed second entry long. It does look good in that trend line. It's just tough to say because you don't know if you should draw the top of this trend line off the tops of those candles. But anyway, let's take a look. So yeah, we had this congestion. I wanted to mark it as smaller, but I used that bottom as a midline. And I think that was pretty accurate. And we don't really get any good range entries. But then this trend starts to play out. It doesn't hit the top of the range here. Then you get another swing where it doesn't hit the top of the range. Looks like that opening price level is just propelling it down. Um, so yeah, you get this failed second entry long. If you saw that, that would have been a nice move. I didn't see that though. And you get an overshoot of this channel that comes back to the EMA, comes back down for another leg, and then it breaks the channel. And you get a higher low, and I was reading that as a higher low back into congestion. So that's why I marked that. That's what I was looking at this as. And it's off the trend channel, so I like that. And then was this confirmed? So this should probably be a bit steeper. Yeah, a little bit steeper than that, but we already had confirmation of this yellow channel working down, and then it comes back to that. Um, and that's actually a second entry short. So I saw this later in my analysis, second entry short. I just wouldn't take it simply because it's a big bar. 10 ticks, maybe I would take that. But it looks like prices might be respecting the EMA, so I'd probably be a little nervous when I'm taking that. But it is a second entry short. First entry, second entry, off the trend line. So something to think about. Then we get a failed second entry long. We get a break of this channel. First entry, second entry. I like that. I like that move. It also looks like a trap. Get a scalp out of it. And then prices move into this channel. First entry, second entry, failed second entry short, but you don't get a setup. Um, no signal bar. And another low volume day, by the way, so I should be through this pretty quickly. And then we get a move into this channel. And I don't see anything you could take here. We get this double test, and it looks like people might have gone long above this one, traps them. Get a double test, and it looks like a failed second entry short. First entry, I think it went up here. That's probably why I marked it, and then closed on its low. So I do like that. And you'd probably just be going for a scalp here because this channel broke. It looks like we got two legs down. And the low of these swings isn't too far away from a scalp. But I do like that because it's off this short-term trend line. Then we get a big move up. I guess shorts got trapped here. Maybe thinking that that's, I would think if shorts got trapped there, they probably went short, down here, thinking that all these lower highs were going down to here. So yeah, I found this channel off these lows. Um, Unfortunately, this is just a first entry down here. So you can't enter on that big bar. It's a 13 tick bar. Anyway, that's like over 3 points. But then we get this higher low as well. It's also a failed second entry short and a second entry long. So I like that. Off the EMA. I really like that. I just marked it as aggressive because it's not off the trend channel, but it's also like a higher low. Okay, and this one is a failed second entry long. You wouldn't really have had this trend channel drawn, but I also looked at it as lower high breaking back beneath this red line, which was a important price level from earlier in the day, earlier in the morning. So that's why I took that. And there's room back to the EMA to scalp out, I believe. 85.25. Okay, so there's only 3 ticks back to the EMA. So maybe I would enter this on a limit order if I saw that. And yeah, prices you get this like triple test off the bottom of this channel. Um but this is kind of in no man's land. We have this larger blue channel drawn already, whereas this is a lower high off of the top of the trend channel. This is just in no man's land. It's right in the middle. So then we get this is just near the trend channel, and that's why I like that, is because it also looked like this might be a congestive area. Here, let me see. That's what I was looking at. And so I was like, okay, this is like a break back into congestion. So if you didn't take that, you do get a double test right here. And it looks like an unconvincing break of this trend channel. Beautiful signal bar and plenty of trap shorts right here because you get a move that rockets up. And that takes us into 12 o'clock. I don't see anything after that. Um, First entry, second entry, it's just, oh, this actually might have got me. But that's far from the EMA actually. So this is a failed second entry short, but it's far from the EMA. It looks like it's probably like a three tick. 88, yeah. Okay, that's two ticks you would have gotten. Yeah, if you see something like this and it's that far from the EMA, you want to, if you're going to take something, you better take a conservative limit order. But yeah, it looks like we're going to be making that 4100 move. Got all the way up to 4098.50, so keep your eyes out for that. And that's all I got for today. I hope you had a good day. I'm trying to get these live trades recorded, but it's just hard when you don't have, when you're not doing this full time, you don't really, the opportunity doesn't really present itself to just record your trades. I don't know how else to say it, but I'm gonna try. So have a good day. I'll be back tomorrow.